Picture this exact moment. 9:17 p.m. Your Chittagong office feels like a ghost town, just those annoying fluorescent lights buzzing like angry hornets overhead. When you catch your best work buddy, the guy you broke bread with during Ramadan, literally plotting to destroy your career. Sarah Rahman, 32, account manager at Pharmatech Solutions in Gulshan 1. Had poured blood, sweat, and 5 grueling years into turning cold leads into gold mines. Her crown jewel? That Johnson & Johnson deal, a massive $500,000 annual contract she'd nurtured since that monsoon-soaked 2021 cold call from her tiny 5th-floor flat near Motagil. Remember those nights? 2 a.m. pitch perfection sessions, weekend demo rehearsals till her eyes burned, every relationship-building lunch with J&J procurement head Linda Carter at that American steakhouse in Banani. Sarah shared it all with Mike Hawson, her cubicle neighbor, her self-proclaimed work brother from another mother. They'd bonded hard, iftar spreads during Ramadan at the office masjid, covering each other's deadlines when Eid shopping chaos hit, even celebrating his first $50,000 commission with steaming plate biryani from that legendary Haji corner shop near the office. Mike called her sis. Sarah called him family. But tonight? As Sarah grabbed her hijab from the coat rack, ready to battle Dhaka traffic home, Mike's voice sliced through the silence like a rusty blade. Sarah's J&J proposal is pure gold. If I forward it to Linda as MY work, that VP spot is mine, no question. Her blood turned to ice water. Heart hammering like doll during Pohila Boishak, she pretended to drop her phone. Crouched low by the vending machine, peered through the cubicle partition gap. There was Mike, your classic backstabber, screenshotting her 47-page master deck slide by slide. Email open to linda.carter@procurement.jnj.com. Subject line screaming, revised J&J Eco Packaging Proposal, Mike Hawson lead. He'd forged her original timestamps using some shady free PDF editor she'd never heard of, even copied her elegant signature flourish from old client emails. Rage exploded in her chest like pressure cooker disaster. This was the same Mike she'd lied to HR for when he missed 3 deadlines during his sister's Shaadi season meltdown. The same guy she'd mentored through his pathetic first pharma pitch when he couldn't close a bonda. Sarah's fingers trembled as she accessed the shared drive from her phone. Thank God for that unsecured guest login every IT guy ignored. Confirmed the theft, 17 critical files copied. All her originals predating his pathetic fakes by 3 full weeks. But firing him through HR? Child's play. Sarah wanted surgical payback. The kind that leaves scars. Back in her Chittagong apartment by 11 p.m., prayer mat still warm from Maghrib and Isha, she brewed extra strong Mirzapur tea. Architected Phase 1, controlled chaos. Next morning, during their usual 10 a.m. coffee huddle by the window, she fed Mike poisoned intel with a straight face. J&J's pivoting hard to sustainable packaging. Linda mentioned it yesterday, tell her. Mike's eyes lit up like Diwali fireworks. Scribbling notes furiously. Perfect bait taken. By 2 p.m., his updates to Linda contradicted Sarah's authentic relationship history. Confusion emails flying across continents, Mike. Sarah's notes from her last call say no eco-focus whatsoever? Sarah replied sweetly, CCING Mike, boss Elena, and entire team, happy to clarify everything on our next call. Mike cornered her by 4 p.m. at the vending machine, sweating through his cheap polyester shirt. "Sarah, what happened to the green angle we discussed?" She blinked, all innocent. "Did I misspeak? My bad." Phase 2 hit like lightning during Mike's Friday afternoon rehearsal demo with his procurement buddy. Sarah had slipped a corrupted template link into the shared folder, free online prank tool from some Russian forum. Watched remotely via shared screen as his slides froze mid-pitch, massive error 404 screaming across his monitor while his buddy laughed uncomfortably. Technical difficulties, Mike stammered, red-faced, deleting files furiously. Sarah smiled sweetly from across the room, sipping her 7th tea. But the kill shot, oh, that was just warming up. Decision day dawned like final judgment day. J&J boardroom at Pharmateca's Gulshan headquarters. $500,000 contract hanging in fate's cruel balance. Mike swaggered in first at 10 a.m. sharp, navy suit crisp from dry cleaners, projector humming with his doctored Mike Hossan original proposal slides crediting himself as sole architect. The room smelled of fresh filter coffee and impending doom. Sarah waited 2 deliberate beats in the hallway, adjusting her hijab pin, then entered calm as Dhaka rush hour traffic. Her thumb resting on the nuclear option, embedded document tracker. Free Google Docs add-on she'd installed 3 weeks ago after first suspecting him. Live dashboard pinging every single illicit access in real time. As Mike droned confidently through her stolen content, revolutionary eco-solutions for J&J. Sarah's phone vibrated silently in her dupatta pocket. Mike_IP_192.168.1.47 confirmed viewing. 14 unauthorized edits timestamped. Sarah Rahman Originals created January 15th. Mike Hossan copies January 28th. Edit trails blatant as high court evidence. Actually, Sarah interrupted mid-slide 12, voice steady as azan call from nearby masjid. Let's review actual metadata before we proceed. Gasps rippled through the boardroom like stone dropped in still pond. She screen-shared the irrefutable digital crime scene. Sarah Rahman files created January 15, 2025. Mike Hossan copies January 28. Edit trails more obvious than cloned PowerPoint slides. Mike flushed crimson from forehead to neck. Team collaboration. Shared drive stuff. But Linda Carter? Now stone-faced American executive pulled up their CRM records live. Sarah's been our sole point of contact since that 2021 cold call. Mike's name appears nowhere. Boss Elena's Montblanc pen froze mid-signature. Mike's shiny promotion packet? Straight to the shredder bin. Sarah didn't stop at exposure. Phase 3 dropped like atomic bomb. Anonymous HR tip sent at 11:45 a.m. about Mike's shady LinkedIn side gig selling pharma client leads. Screenshots from his public profile. Premium client lists $2,000 each. DM for details. HR stormed his desk by 2 p.m. sharp. Printed J&J docs spilling everywhere labeled for sale $5,000 OBO. Mike? Frog marched out the glass doors by security, plastic badge yanked like dog collar. Career reduced to LinkedIn infamy and WhatsApp job begging groups. J&J signed exclusively with Sarah by 5 p.m., $180K bonus deposited before Maghrib prayer. 6 months later, company Eid party at Gulshan rooftop under fairy lights. Sarah Rahman, new VP badge gleaming on her silk salwar kameez, raised chilled mango lassi to her loyal team. Mike slunk in through service entrance as desperate temp contractor, hollow-eyed, cheap shirt untucked, begging quietly, "Sarah sis, any J&J overflow work?" Sarah smiled slow like Gulshan sunset, "Karma recycles trash, Mike. Try Upwork." Whispers spread through corporate Bangladesh, "Don't ever cross Sarah Rahman." She mentored juniors now with battle-hardened wisdom, trust forged in betrayal's purifying fire. Her new corner office? Chittagong skyline view through floor-to-ceiling glass. Daily reminder, real loyalty cuts deeper than any thief's knife. The end of Mike? Just the beginning of Sarah's legend.